Jerry Buss, when he purchased the Lakers in 1979, Celtics had 13 championships, and now finally, James, they caught him at 17. This is a big, big deal for them. Big picture. It's been a big, big push for the franchise. Get to Boston, catch the Celtics. They had the huge, huge jump on the Lakers. Even Steven right now.
Yeah. You know, when you have a formula for winning,
yeah,
it's like a math formula. It never changes, and the Lakers have had that over the years, and they've taken some calculated risk. You know, keeping Kobe. Trying to bring in Dwight Howard, Steve Nash. Bringing in different coaches to try to get championships. Came up a little short, but the patience and the vision of a player like LeBron James. Not only do you have to have talent and discipline and commitment, but you have to correlate that with the franchise that you're playing with. He did it in Cleveland. He did it in Miami. And he came here and he brought a vision, and everyone bought into it. And it took time. It took time to mix it up. You know, last year, 55 games, injury. Stayed committed. Bring in AD, had to mix that together. They weren't quite together November, December, January. Finally started to get it together before the season had to stop. And without Avery Bradley, they went into the bubble, and their defense carried them the entire season. And I like the rest of you guys. I think of Dr. Buss. I think of Kobe. I think of, everyone that passed on that helicopter. But I think about a lot of people that worked in the Laker organization over the time.
Years.
People like Mary Lou Leibich. I think about, Bill Burtka. I think about a lot of employees that worked upstairs in the Forum in the 80s. And for me, it's a reflection of what this organization is all about. And it's just success, winning, decade after decade after decade. Congratulations.
Congratulations to you, Hall of Famer. Allie, you've been patient, remain patient, because LeBron James, the first player to ever win finals MVP with 3 different teams. Anthony Davis, at 27 years old, has won his first ever title. Let's go back to Orlando. They're with Mike.
LeBron James and Anthony Davis. LeBron, your first championship came when you were 27 years old. AD's first comes when he's 27. With everything that happened this season, what's it like going through this together and securing the Lakers' 17th title?
It makes it that much sweeter. If you don't go through nothing, then it feels like the process is I don't want to say cheated, but I don't feel like it's worth it. And for us, what we've been through this whole year, from the beginning, you're going abroad to everything. I mean, it's just so much in between. This was the longest season of our careers, obviously, but to finish it in the way we did, it's an unbelievable moment for us.
AD, what stands out most to you? And similar question, going through it with LeBron, it's his 4th championship. You saw how hard it is to get to this point. How do you reflect on all this, man?
Yeah, it's tough. He said it from day one, our first team meeting, players meeting, that it's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy, especially when we're the favorites. People got targets on our backs. Everybody has their own chip on their shoulder, every single player. And for us to come together, no egos, 1 through 15, ups and downs, starting last October, a full calendar year being here, and we competed. We always stay together no matter what. All for this right here. All for this, and it finally paid off. And like you say, the more you have struggled, the more you have ups and downs, the harder it is to win a championship, the sweeter the feeling is. And I said I want to go cry, and I cried with like 30 seconds left on the clock, man. I just couldn't hold it. I mean, it's a special moment, something that I, wanted in my entire career. And it's only the first one.
Yeah, man, something you dreamed of your whole life. LeBron, you made a lot of people in a lot of cities happy. Now it was Los Angeles' turn after Miami and then Cleveland. Everything that happened this year again with Kobe especially, what does it feel like to deliver this one to the purple and gold?
It feels amazing. You know, I came here for a reason. I came here to put this franchise back in a position where they're accustomed to being. You know, and for me to wear the purple and gold, it was an honor from the first day I stepped at the practice facility. On the first preseason game, I remember we played Denver, all the way to this moment. You know, so many legends just came through this franchise on the court and off the court, and for us to be able to put ourselves in a class with those people, those legends, it means so much. It's just an honor, man. It's an honor for me to go out there and prepare and train and prep myself for a process, and when it comes together and you fulfill it, it's an unbelievable moment.
And last thing for you, AD, same question to you, man. What's it like delivering your first year with the Lakers, that 17th title? Your first year with the Lakers, that 17th title.
It's great. I mean, putting the work to get traded here and knowing that, you know, both of us, this franchise, this team, you know, want to be champions again. Like you said, put Laker Nation back on the map. And first year here, able to get a chip. Honestly, Mike, I don't even feel like answering no more questions. I'm ready to go party.
Go party. All right, guys. Congrats.
They are ready to get out of here and start the party, is what they said. Most NBA championships in history. Celtics 17, Lakers now tie Boston at 17, the Warriors at 6, and the Chicago Bulls in the Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen era, 6 in the 90s. But the Lakers with the Celtics on top. Let's go back to Mike. Jeannie Buss has stopped by to speak with him.
Jeannie Buss, first of all, congratulations. What a beautiful and eloquent speech that you gave up on the stage. I just wonder what you think of in terms of your father and all those years you spent watching basketball with him, learning about running a team, and just thinking what this would mean now, seeing his daughter up there and seeing all of the players deliver the 17th title to this franchise.
You know, that he wanted a team that would make Los Angeles proud, and I think that's what this team has done. People in my position, we put together the resources, and then they do all the work, and they put in an extraordinary effort given the fact that we are in a bubble. They've been here 90 days or so, and I couldn't be more proud of what they've accomplished, and I know my dad would be very proud to know that we got number 17.
Jeannie, what's it been like watching LeBron James now represent your franchise? He mentioned you in his speech up on the stage and how he wanted to deliver the Lakers back where they belong. How have you viewed his time here, peaked with tonight, of course? His time here peaked with tonight, of course.
He really studied up on the legacy of what the Lakers franchise means. When he mentioned my father, Dr. Buss, a few games ago during the playoffs, it really took my breath away. He is a Laker through and through. I know he's been, a member of other franchises, but he is a Laker, and he did exactly what he said he would deliver, which was a championship. And I couldn't be more grateful and more proud that he is wearing the purple and gold.
And Jeannie, you've had such a long, and fruitful relationship with Kobe. Rob Pelinka, same thing. I know how much he meant to you specifically. How much sweeter does that make it, just doing what this team could to win it for Kobe with that Mamba mentality? I know that was such a big part of this.
Well, Kobe always liked to win every game, every opportunity, and so I think that's what inspired this team and will continue to inspire Laker Nation for all time. Kobe set a bar that we will work hard to maintain and make him proud, and we will celebrate him, all the time.
And Jeannie, last question for you. How about just being able to share this with all the people with whom you work so closely in the front office, Linda and Tim and Kurt, bringing Rob Pelinka into that job, Frank Vogel in his first season. How about just sharing this accomplishment with that group of people?
Well, first of all, I have to thank Magic Johnson, because none of this would have been possible without him stepping up and taking the reins of this franchise so that we could stabilize things and do the work that was needed to lay this foundation. He was the reason why LeBron James had faith in this organization to come here. Rob Pelinka running our basketball operations, Kurt Rambis, Joey Buss, Jesse Buss, Tim Harris, the head of our business operation and team president, as well as Linda Rambis, who I've worked with for over 30 years. That's our inner circle. That's, this is a testament to their hard work. All our employees back in Los Angeles, I know the tireless work that you've put in as well. I wish they were here. I wish we were celebrating at Staples Center. But someday soon, Laker Nation, we will celebrate. It's not safe to do so now. So we ask everybody to stay home and celebrate with their loved ones at home.
Jeanie, thank you so much, and congratulations on the 17th title for the Lakers.
Laker Nation! Yay!
Can't imagine what this must feel like for the entire Buss family. And for Jeanie, I'm sure thoughts of their father, Dr. Buss, have been with them this entire time. Jeanie mentioning all those people that work in the Laker organization. This title is theirs. Allie, you kind of have a chance to go now because you've been waiting patiently. By the way, you've only been here a couple years. You already got a title. Thanks for coming.
How many years did it take us?
It took us a long time, Big Game.
No, I obviously, first and foremost, congratulations to the Los Angeles Lakers organization. But a big congratulations, and I do want to say I'm so proud and thankful for everyone here at Spectrum Sportsnet, because you guys have worked your tails off. You've worked tirelessly. If there's one thing I learned right away when I came here to Los Angeles, it was that this place has been waiting on it. And you guys are so ingrained and enriched with such good tradition. When it comes to excellence, when it comes to those bad boys right there.